What it do? Welcome to the show. I'm over here vaping. Let me get my vape working. Whoa! This is pretty good if you really want to get off the cigarettes. Get you one of these, man. It helps. A couple of us went on there and jumped the boat. So the title of the show, Victims of Alice Bailey. Here's a subject where why my numbers always fall as soon as I go live. Is that some haters? I can't see y'all downloading. Conscious speculation. What it do, man? I checked out your show before. You got a decent little presentation. Don't get too wrapped up in the conscious community, man. Try to expand your audience beyond these niggas. These niggas don't appreciate research and perspective. You know, try to expand your horizons, brother, because the internet is evolving. Now, real quick, I hit the internet and I dropped some heavy shit, man. I mean, so heavy they wouldn't give me no gameplay on their platforms. And they wasn't ready for the info. Just recently, and I'm gonna get to the Alice Bailey thing and connect that for you to some recent stuff real quick. But I just wanted to cover this because I know I'm getting a lot of people, a few people I get, I don't get a lot of people, but the couple of people I get, they haven't really checked out my 500 videos. So they don't really know everything I be kicking, and I'm not really trying to go back and rerun the information like this. I'm moving on to something else. But the interesting thing was the information I came in with, I really pushed the economics. So today, I'm chilling in my hotel. I turn on the TV, and Ivanka Trump is on some little talk show. And she got her daughter in a STEM program. So she pushing the STEM program for Donald Trump. His daughter, Ivanka Trump, is cheerleading the STEM. So what she's doing is she's promoting it primarily to white people, but for everybody. But the channel she on, she damn sure ain't gonna pop up on Sonetta TV or no shit like that. So you got to watch the white folks channels to get to understand what they pushing. So she's saying that not a lot of people know what the STEM is. So she's encouraging people to focus on that, push your kids into that, right? Now, that was Pitt Boss's paradigm. But since I was talking to black people primarily, I had to give it to you from a black context. So in the conscious community, you were supposed to go back to the source, give us some examples, some prime, information, primary documentation. So when I did the research, that landed on Booker T. It didn't land on no goddamn W.E.B. Du Bois. It didn't land on no damn Dr. Ben. It didn't land on no Marcus Garvey. It didn't land on none of them. Not that pushed it to the level of Booker T. He formulated Tuskegee College and made it a STEM-based technical school. These integrationist niggas turned it into a university and flipped the script and took Negroes away from the STEM. Now we all the way in last place. And Ivanka Trump is telling white folks, look, we don't have a lot of people in STEM. And guess what? America is headed to Mars. We're leaving the round earth, not the flat earth, you lame ducks. These Negroes caught on the flat earth is ridiculous. We get caught up in the most ridiculous shit. I got some information that's undisputable that the goddamn earth is round, according to those who put out information. So, does it matter if it's round or flat? Hell no. You still in last place. Either way. So, who cares? But for just kicking truth, the earth is round. And they're going to leave this damn thing on a jet, a rocket ship, and they go into outer space. And they got all kind of goddamn technology they have to invent. And they need to invent this shit before 2025. 2025. That's about 7 years. And they're going to really start ramping up space protocol. If you got a young child, let's say your child is about 8 years old, 5 or something, put 10 years on that, they 15. They going to start being like, well, my mama didn't have me in a STEM-based school. The conscious community was too worried about if the Bible was real or not to talk about the STEM. So guess what the conscious community is doing now? So I go on the Satanist channel, Black Magic 363, and I see one of the Satanists on there by the name of Red Pill. These lost tribe niggas. And he on there talking about he went to a school where he seen them dumbing down their kids and they need to be teaching STEM. Now they want to talk about the STEM. I said, I got you niggas. As soon as you start talking about that shit, I got years of videos already cataloged when I was talking about that shit. Y'all niggas didn't know nothing about that shit. So, he went in all day talking about the goddamn STEM. About how we need to get into technologies. Them niggas is not technologically based. His main thing is doing conspiracy theories about movies and shit. It's an interesting show. It's an interesting show. But god damn it, it ain't gonna get you out your situation no time soon. See, I was specific. I was coming in the game to represent Black power, which was economic control of your environment. Now, at the time, I was running with Hashim Nzinga of the new Black Panther Party, and his ass wasn't on the STEM. So I sat there one day on a 15-hour road trip going in. Since I'm driving the car, they got to listen to me because I'm driving. I was like, look, since you're a national figure, how about you stick in some of this Booker T? He was like, Booker T, I read about Booker T, but I haven't looked into him in a while. I said, well, why don't you go back, read this, and get back at me. And soon enough, he called me up like, man, I really took your advice and dug back into my books I already had laying on my shelf. And you goddamn right. That goddamn STEM. Now, he's suffering from cancer. If any of y'all want to support him, I think you can. I don't know exactly. He said that the feds, he always said the feds messing with him. So he said they took down his PayPal. They won't let that dude get a dime. But somehow he got a network where he can receive some donations to help him support himself and his family while he's recovering. If y'all care to, you can holler at me. Shoot the money to me. I'll make sure. Matter of fact, I'll bring him on the show and hand him the money on the show if y'all decide you want to do that. But he don't be all the way, I don't know if you know what it feel like to be going through that. But I just went and visited him a couple of days ago before I shot out of town, and one of his little queens jumped in the car with me, rolled around to the store. It is what it is. But nevertheless, let's get back to the subject. So I pushed the STEM to Hashim Nzinga. Eventually, me and Hashim went down to a Dade technical school in Stone Mountain and rolled out in the STEM bus with the doctor that run that school. And I was like, this is what I'm talking about. It wasn't all the way with what I would love to see, but it was leap years past everything else that was around. And so we pushed the STEM bus, took it to a couple of places, and I said, if they only knew that this was the only solution to their goddamn problems, they wouldn't be arguing with me. They wouldn't be down liking my shit. They wouldn't be talking about Alice Bailey is some boring shit. So I'm back on it. About to rip off into these weak ass niggas. I don't understand why you goofy ass niggas that watch YouTube want to fuck with Tommy and a goddamn Kev Gills and all these weirdo ass niggas. They cool for satire, fun, and games, but these niggas is lost their goddamn mind when it comes to nigga. Can you understand what's really going on and do that shit without all your satire comedy to the shit? Can you drop the real? They are incapable of some shit like that. Tommy got all his goddamn money on the fuck he building. What other than lining your pocket up with these hooker hoes you banging in the back truck and running around the country getting beat up by Sonetta goons and shit. What else can you do with that all that bread that you get except play up to these white folks that they love to support a coon. That's why you say I'm the coon. You feel me? So that's what niggas on YouTube want to watch. I jump on and drop some shit. You niggas get to down liking and hating and shit, blocking my channel. And you can't stop me because you niggas is not even educated on this STEM. I told you niggas, I got real skills with these keys. I got all, boy, stop. The God body in the house. So, I'm gonna wrap this conversation. Matter of fact, David, I'm on my goddamn cell phone. I do not know how to throw out the link. But what's that lady name we had a discussion about that, got put in the refrigerator or the freezer locker up there near your town? Because I just had another discussion with one of my partners, and he like me. He run the Booker T. He understand my paradigm. We've been going back and forth. Kanika. Okay, so y'all can check this out because this shit I haven't been queuing into that shit. I just decided I'm walking away from the conscious community. I ain't got time to give you Negroes no more. I'm about to execute the plan and stop talking to y'all about it. I already accumulated the calculated risk takers and we pushing through the dough. So here's the deal. Kanika. Oh shit. All right. Unable. Am I back on? Unfortunately, YouTube has stopped. Damn it. You're live. Okay. I'm new to the conscious community and I found your channel by listening to Nature Boy. Hello, LaStar Wicks. Well, appreciate you tuning in. What I did, LaStar Wicks, in order to find you was me and an associate, Black Ink, that was on my channel, and I'm going all over the place because I feel like talking for a minute, we got attacked by one of Nature Boy's, Nature Boy, conscious speculation. Nature Boy, we gave him the business, man, and I seen you go in a little bit and build on top of that narrative. But yeah, we shook him up a little bit. But here's the deal. We got attacked by a fan of Nature Boy. Well, we thought he was part of Nature Boy's tribe. So I sent my man in to do a full vetting and full breakdown of a Nature Boy. And damn it. I don't know. That was Black Ink talking about he got it. So okay, so I thought when I was in the conscious community, I remembered Nature Boy from being on Sonetta TV about 2-3 years ago before he went to the jungle. He got a little quick, momentum from that and he dipped. That's how they all do. They go over to Sonetta University and get a degree in dumb shit, and then they run off and do their dumb shit. So it's a decent idea to want to go to the jungle and set some shit up. It's a decent idea. I can understand people who would see some relevance in that. Get away from all of this all this poison and all this nonsense and nigga shit that goes on in Babylon and all that type shit, and go out. But to tell people you're getting away from Babylon is to be running the dumb shit. We know that that damn country is ran by the USA. They don't even have a standing army. So if somebody rush Costa Rica, who you think gonna put bullets through that ass? The United Nations. And who is the United Nations ran by? America. There you have it. It's goddamn Babylon out there. Now, after we vetted them, which a lot of people didn't watch the vetting, but I had to illustrate to the people who were watching my channel who these people were. So I started to throw up Nature Boy, Wildflower, Yaya, Fury, everybody that was on his camp, and started to make their ass popular, because at the time Nature Boy wouldn't let them get the mic. He had to be the maestro. So once I put them videos up, boom, that shit started doing 50. I don't got no videos that really do 50,000 on my channel, but I put up some dumb shit, and just like I know, this shit went ridiculous. But luckily, a couple of the people that, subscribe to the channel, they can stick around to kind of see what I'm talking about. So welcome to the show, Let's Start. Appreciate you tuning in. And yes, sir. I'm still on. I hope. Yeah, the feed came back. It says I'm live, so we back live. I don't know. I'm sitting in the car, as y'all can see. Y'all know I'm out of town. I'm on the road with it for months. I'm about to show them what they was playing with. Now they got to figure it out, because I'm not really gonna tell you what's really going on. And but let's get back on to this Alice Bailey tip, because I put that title in here to connect these dots, and we talking about Kanika, right? Now I don't have time to get, I'm on the road, so I'm not about to really just be going to do my deep investigation like if I was sitting, in my little studio garage that they call it, right? And just sit there and have the comfort to really vet the information. But through the source I had a conversation with, and the angle he got at me on, I was like, stop it, man, I'm going live about this shit. So here's the deal. So Kanika's mom apparently threw up a picture of Kanika holding up the symbols like this, right? The devil's horns. They trying to say she's part of a local gang, and this symbol is that gang's symbol. But that's not quite how Satanism works. Satanism is double speak. It sets out to deceive and misdirect. So the gangs, let's go there. Where did the gangs learn to be the gangs? Well, from the pressure of white folks. White folks pressure in black neighborhoods, black people having to formulate themselves to protect themselves, and then the white people leave, and now you got a bunch of black folks who think they army men, and then they ain't got shit to do, so they fight each other, and all of a sudden you got gang fights. But the seed that was planted in them to be who they are was long before they knew what was going on. Alice Bailey had already wrote the book. She dropped the book in 1950. She died in 1949. The book was released a year later. If you don't know about Alice Bailey, just simply Google Alice Bailey 10-point plan, or go find my video where I went to Sinetta TV. It's called Digital Pit Boss Brings the Thunderbolt, Alice Bailey. And you can watch me and, Sinetta go back and forth. Or you could just type in Digital Pit Boss Alice Bailey, and I got a gang of videos covering Alice Bailey, right? So now she gets involved with gangs, whatever. She gets involved with, this what they call emo or Satanism kind of music. She want to be in this and that and whatever. And all of a sudden, she in some shit she don't really know what's really going on. Now, research the owner of the hotel. Find out what he's involved into. Since shit taking place in his location, understand the depth of things. Then the other organizations and everything involved surrounding her to get a full perspective of what was really going on. And then understand how they are connected to organ harvesting. Mind you, I'm running this off of a conversation I had by someone who's really reputable to me, that I can go ahead and say this shit without fully vetting it and consider him my vetting and rely on what he's transcending to me. So if I'm wrong, y'all got y'all one opportunity to try to expose DPB, which is gonna be very difficult to do, because I could bring my partner on here and let him rip, and y'all ain't gonna expose him, and you ain't gonna shut him down or none of that type shit. So as he was breaking it down to me, he said, look, she's part of a satanic order. Now, how far in did she know she was? Maybe she didn't even know she was part of no shit like that. Maybe she just thought this shit was cool. Because you know the rap game is really twisting shit up right now. You got all the paradigms. Instead of going to get the conscious community niggas and elevating their ass up to Hollywood, they just decided to take the stars that they already got, and make them represent the different paradigms. So early on, we got Erykah Badu. She was representing that Kemet. Now we got shit like Young Thug. He pushing that Alice Bailey 10-point plan gay shit. Then we got old boy from LA. He's a Hebrew Israelite with his. Then you got Nas, he pushing Kemet and all that New York shit and Circle Sevens, and you got all the different paradigms back in the rap game, and every one of these rap niggas is doing it strictly to make a dollar. Holla. They could give a damn about what they really say they pushing. Trust me. If you think these conscious community niggas is some suckers, nigga, then the rap game is the biggest lollipops in the goddamn drawer, because they get millions of dollars to do the shit, where the conscious community getting crumbs to do it. So it's a war on your mind. They already got your body. Now they want your mind, and they got to keep your mind locked into this foolishness. This is the exact reason why I never tuned into the story on her anyway. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of this shit. I want this money so I can get the hell up out this shit. That's it. Not interested. Kill them all. I'm going to be like Israel Doctrine. I hope their white man come over here and kill all you niggas. Y'all remember when Israel had a meltdown over there on the goddamn debate talk? That was his famous quote. So basically, we're going to get deeper in the story. I'm going to have another conversation with my partner and let him drill me some more. I might come back with some more. But I'm just giving this as a little simple in the car breakdown, some different shit. That there is Satanism is real shit. At least to white people, if you niggas don't want to believe in it. The goddamn white people believe in that shit. Black Ink does business in various communities. He builds black and he sells to everybody. So he's all inside the white folks' territory, hollering at him. And he goes to an emo concert with all these motherfuckers. He like, boy, let me tell you. They can act like this shit ain't real. These white folks spending big bread to be a part of this shit. So they all out there, dressed up and all kind of weird shit. See, there you go. There you go. Just to break it down for you, he's in the house. So he can tell you how they love this shit. And they don't have they don't have to feel bad about loving this shit. They walk around happy as a motherfucker. They got t-shirts that said, what did it say, Black Ink? I'm something sad. You was telling me they had a shirt and it had some little statement on it. You was like, wait, hold up. That's some crazy shit. But, this situation with this girl is connected to these paradigms that I was trying to tell you about. That I was trying to tell you about Alice Bailey and her 10-point plan. Obama legalized gay marriage, which was the last of the 10. Now, he did that, I don't know what year he did it, but let's just assume it was like 2015, 16 or something, right before he got out of office. And she wrote the book and dropped the book in 1950. So there you have 65 goddamn years of slowly turning up the fire on the kettle full of frogs. And guess who's the goddamn frog? You are the frog. Because you want to fight Pitt Boss for opening up your third eye. You want to be mad at me for waking your punk ass up. Because the conscious community was putting your ass to sleep. Trying to recreate a satanic order that had been destroyed. But y'all don't want to ever look at black people like we was ever on some fuck shit. Y'all act like it's just impossible for Negroes back in the day to be on some bullshit. But yet, y'all niggas go outside and you see niggas on some bullshit every day. But them niggas back in the days couldn't have been on no bullshit. So their bullshit destroyed them. Destroyed them. Their great civilization of Kemet got ran up on by a white boy named Alexander, who put a foot and a muzzle to their shit and shut them up. Told them, sit your ass down. I'm the king. And took over. Now they could have used the 9 Orishas from Nigeria to kick his ass. But that didn't work. Then he went over there to Jerusalem as well and kicked their ass. Threw their ass in slavery. Took his ass, made them march over to Egypt. He had all the niggas under his footstool. But it was a setup from the whole jump. Because history dictates this. That paradigm they was all following would come to an end. And another paradigm would rule. That paradigm is known as the Gospels. But the conscious community hates the Gospels. This shit is hilarious. This shit is hilarious. You guys have let these YouTube dudes, you modern type. See, they was being fooled every decade by some trickster. Just like at the time of Elijah. That group let Elijah trick them into thinking that the white man was the devil. Now, what is the devil? It's a deceiver. Is the white man the deceiver? Yes, he is. But are all white people a deceiver? No. Why not? Because some of the white people ain't with the business. And they fight against their own kind. For certain reasons that you can't rationalize other than righteousness. Would you like a few of their names? And just go back in my history. Just go find out about the Quakers. Y'all don't know much about the Quakers. They were white. It was white. It was as white as you can get. But they came to help your black ass in slavery. There you have it. John Brown. Let's go for John Brown. We ain't seen a black dude outside of Nat Turner get down like John Brown. That's a fact. You want to call him the devil and he out there shooting at the white man with his sons for you? And you don't want to ride with that? Well, what you waiting on? I told you, stick with your kind and stop looking for your color. Because everything your color ain't necessarily your kind. Your kind might not be your color. You gonna know your kind because it ain't gonna take all day for y'all to relate. It's gonna be like that instant. I relate. So, conscious speculation, look up the owner of the hotel, find out if he's connected to organ harvesting. That's how you get down. Put the show together, and you can't be afraid to acknowledge Satanism when you see it, whether it's a black person doing it or a goddamn white person doing it. Either way, you just got to call this shit fair. This is the problem with the conscious community. You niggas is on this clickbait bullshit. The click groups. Y'all like somebody because the nigga funny. It don't matter if he running through you with the bullshit, raping you for your money, running off with your bread, talking about, I'm going to correct your status. I'm going to build you a school. I'm going to buy a van. Who give a shit what you're talking about? What you going to be about? Because it's on now. It's on. And y'all niggas is sitting behind. Y'all niggas is so behind that y'all gonna lose by the end of this year. I'm gonna smack you in the head and put on my Chronic Magazine hoodie on your ass and be like, we pushing. Y'all get ready for the goddamn show. I'm gonna send Black Ink to Germany somewhere. Let them go knee deep in the goddamn dungeon. Be like, man, go out the country on these niggas and show them. CRT calculating every move. Y'all don't want to see it though. Y'all don't want to be down with the real shit. Y'all want to continue to pump up these artificial ass YouTube. These niggas all need to be deleted off YouTube with the garbage they own. Fighting about bullshit, especially the new YouTubers. You niggas was sick when you came in. You niggas had full blown coming in the door. You was sick all the way through. Why? Because you're the children of the first wrath of the conscious community. You're their kids. So you seen them niggas acting a fool and you just jump right on in it, nigga, 2 feet. But the group that's going to come behind y'all, they going to play it a different way because they going to want to get to the money. The group that want to get to the money is going to be the one. But even that group, they ain't going to want to support black. Because when you try to support the blacks, they over there acting a goddamn fool, burning down their neighborhood. So they going to be like, I can't get with that. I'm going to support that. Them niggas is crazy. And they going to go off in the integration on your ass. The one little group that could have came through and helped you build your shit up. But for me and mine kind, we on the slow, low tip. I'm calling niggas on the phone. I talked to one CRT. I called her at 4:30 this morning and talked her all the way to work in another state. While I'm out of town on some other shit, I'm still putting in the work. I'm all over the place with it, but we gonna get it. That's how we get it. And the thing that I told them was this. Don't look for the information to be freely given no more. If you want the information, you're going to have to call, you're going to have to stay on it because we can no longer survive with overt action. Everything overt is a distraction. The conscious community is a goddamn distraction. The news is a distraction. All this shit on TV is a distraction to keep you from deciding to build some shit with the coalition around you. Keeping you from being focused on what you could do in your own little circle. Y'all too want to be the hottest shit popping. What's up, Side Nigga TV? That's my man right there. Y'all got to go support some of these people that you see coming in the chat room. Just click on their channels and go subscribe to their shit real quick. Don't worry about how many views. Don't go to people's shit. Oh, how many viewers you got? I mean, that's that bullshit. That's that new tuber bullshit. Y'all doing this for the wrong reason. None of you YouTubers got a real paradigm. You niggas is commentators. But whatever worked for you, if that's what you think gonna work for you, work it. Work it like you need to work it. But understand it's a difference. You can't be trying to compare yourself to someone who sat down and read a stack of books and comprehended the books and then gave up the information truthfully, where it works, where it don't. For sure, Side Nigga TV 101. Anytime, brother. Just holler at your boy. I got you. I'm out on the road these days, so we gonna politic a different kind of way. But I still got all the equipment with me. I didn't bring the mic, but I got the laptop. I can go live when you niggas don't think. I'm just this month. I told y'all we in the fourth quarter. It's economics. We gonna end the year on economic. I am not gonna let these niggas distract me. And then I'm gonna showboat on somebody's ass one good day just to say, why you playing? But I'm gonna show you. Y'all gonna get to watch it. Black Matter. Niggas getting knowledge and taking advantage of the sleepy retards. Well, Black Matter, you absolutely right. But I say this too. People get into this business of YouTube, the ones that do it every day, for a business. That's just what it is. They get into it for business without a moral value. Now, one thing about y'all who don't like the Bible, y'all have not given us the moral value book. And I damn sure know y'all ain't gonna go run to that 42 laws and commit my yacht and act like that's the moral value book that you're running by, because y'all not even repping that. So you can't complain when you done got rid of the goddamn Bible out your paradigm. So now you don't want to acknowledge moral value, or you can't be judged on your behavior because you have gotten rid of the behavior book. So what can you do? What can you say when you didn't already disgrace a book that has a moral standard that's difficult to live by, but if lived by, that shit will bring harmony to an organization? And then y'all get mad and say that various people are asleep because they got all the goddamn money and all the way integrated, and they're asleep. But the niggas who can't put shit together, who has no goddamn economic power, they wide awoke. I know girls, they be talking about they got all these chakras lined up. Then you start getting into their business and their world is catastrophe. That's why I said, how can you have your chakras lined up but your credit is all crooked? How does that work? Same with a Christian or a Muslim. How can you be following a moral code but your economic code is disaster? It's got a detonator bomb on it, ticking down. Mind you, I myself, through business though, not just bullshitting, but out here running trucking companies, restaurants, clubs and shit, buying up hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of shit, your shit gets out of whack. But I came back in the game with the program to fix it. And so I sat down and sacrificed. If your shit is all twisted, your first stage is sacrifice. You must sacrifice the goddamn lamb, which is your ass and all that fun shit you do. So no more dinners, no more just nigga extra pair of shoes because this one don't match my jeans just right and all that type of shit. Now, Black Matter. Now you just said some bullshit. And if you don't know me, get ready to know me. You are living in a bullshit universe talking about if you don't want no part of this goddamn world, get off YouTube, go down the street and jump in front of a fucking 18-wheeler. We ain't got no time to be playing with you dumbass niggas. If you don't want to live, nigga, die. Quit breathing the motherfucking air. Let somebody else that wants to live in this world breathe the goddamn air. Stop being greedy and jump off a motherfucking building. What the fuck are you talking about? I ain't got time for this shit. Fuck is you? I don't want to part of the third dimension. I want to go to the. Take your ass on, nigga. The only way to get there is blow your fucking brains out. The fuck wrong with you? We're not here to play no games no more, nigga. It's that shit over with. I don't want no new friends. I don't need no goddamn fans, nigga. I'm not here for that shit. I'm here to holler at you on some real shit. I want to, but not how motherfuckers living now. I feel you, my nigga. I feel you. But you're not being realistic. You're not being logical. You're being on some nature boy, dream boy bullshit. And we ain't got time for that shit. We just ain't got time for it. We are calculated thinkers over here. We is not that other shit. We might watch other channels. You might see us in a goddamn chat room somewhere, but we just there to see how asleep you really are, so we know what we got to tell your ass. You feel me? So have an idea that's realistic. If you want to go to the jungle and get away from this monotony, I like to do that shit too. But don't you think if you're gonna be there for the next 30 years that you need to figure out some type of motherfucking game plan on a 401k, on some kind of retirement plan that when your ass get old and all of a sudden you can't climb up the tree and get a mango no more, that you got a goddamn plan? Watch and see what happened to Nature Boy when his ass come to the end of the road. And he realized he been standing in the jungle so goddamn long, he don't even know how to get back to Babylon. He's gonna be fine. That's cool, Black Matter. Choose who you want to deal with. But are you gonna deal in reality, or you just came on YouTube for the bullshit? You just came on and just express how fucking bored you are sitting in home. Your PlayStation 4 is overheating or some shit. What you gonna do? That's the problem. This new YouTube bullshit, niggas on this shit, y'all not dealing with reality. See, if you put your game right, you can start a web store. Get that shit popping, selling all kind of herbs and whatever the shit you into, and then take your ass to the jungle and have a web store that's making $10,000 a month funding your operation in the middle of the goddamn jungle. Then I would be like, hey, I'm coming out there to fuck with you. But not on this bullshit. You're not about to get me out there. I'm running away from reality. I'm going to just leave reality to go to the holographic universe in the middle of the goddamn forest. See what I'm saying? Black Matter. Stay out the chat if you want to remain on the goddamn team. I don't got time for it. You're a distraction. But I try to let y'all speak, but you kind of mess up the show. You mess up the show because you want to be the show in the chat room. It don't work like that. You want to be the show, goddamn. Do a show. Invite me on the show. Let me air your ass out on your channel. And then you'll see. It ain't that easy. This shit hard. Look at the train wreck that the conscious community has become. A total disaster. It was supposed to be. It's all good, bro. I understand. It's all good. Some of y'all don't understand how we flow on my channel. And, it's strict rules in that chat room. And you see Sambo in the room. Don't have Sambo smack you with a watermelon and a 40-ounce bottle. He will do it. But welcome to the show. Let's start. I'm happy to see some new people, but I need thinkers. I just need a calculated thinker, a critical thinker. I don't care if you say, the Bible is the white man. I'm gonna ask you break that down and be very calculated about it. Don't just run off with what you heard on a Young Pharaoh video. Don't give me some bullshit Bible quotes from Nature Boy. Stop it. Do your own research. Come back with a critical analysis of why. Make it effective, and then maybe you can help some people. But just having a personal opinion, we ain't with that. Personal opinions don't need to be spoken in the open. That's why it's called personal. That's for you to go in the closet and keep that. But when you come in the open, you have to be calculated with what you're talking about. That shit got to make sense to a group of people that got some sense. Then, baby. All right. Let me stop reading that. What's up with you? Asaka. Welcome to the show, big homie. I'm going to let you see the background. You might say, hey, I know where that at. I'm over here by Firestone and the Macy's. I'm over here in my getting my vine on. You know what I'm talking about. So the moral of this show is Alice Bailey was a master medium. All these fakers out here today for the last 50, 60 years, they're not going to affect change. They're not going to drop no information that causes the president of the United States to make policy based on a book they wrote. Hell no. She was trained by Madame Blavatsky, who changed policy, who was also trained by Aleister Crowley, who changed the goddamn world, the whole world. Aleister Crowley had billionaires afraid to speak, afraid to move without counsel from him. And he didn't have nowhere near $1 billion to even be having that kind of influence. But what he did is he built the narrative out of a group that designed the construct for Hollywood. I'm talking about if you really know shit, your shit will have effect and policy that affects countries and globes and whole arsenals of people. Then your ass is on some shit. But all if you doing is you wrote a cool little book and you activated a group of niggas in the ghetto to get up and go buy a unk and build a goddamn temple in New York. You ain't doing shit. You don't know shit. You ain't really with the business like you think. Let me go a little deeper for you guys. I might need Black Ink help on this one. There was a movie, came out in 1919. The author that wrote the movie Birth of a Nation, not the recreation that they did with Nat Turner. We ain't talking about that. We're going back to 1919. And he comes out with Birth of a Nation. This resurrected the Ku Klux Klan. They was on hiatus for a minute. This movie resurrected their ass. Soon after that movie let loose, we had a thing called the Red Summer. Same goddamn time. Where white folks just took off on black folks and just bloodied them all over the country, and black folks shot back best they could. Eventually, the Ku Klux Klan leader and Marcus Garvey had to sit down to stop this shit from going down. You feel what I'm saying? So, He wrote another movie. This guy that wrote Birth of a Nation. Black Ink, what's the name of that other damn movie? I'm forgetting. It's at the tip of my tongue. I know we had a discussion about it. What's the name of that movie? Somebody show me the movie. Repentant Rise in the house. Damn, we almost got the arsenal. The whole team damn near showing up. It's going down. So now, what's that other movie? It's called don't nobody know what I'm talking about? Can somebody help the brother out? I'm going live. I'm going freestyle out the trunk of the car on these niggas. The movie was written by the same author as Birth of a Nation. This was the second movie he put out. This movie was based on 4 different time periods. Let's see if somebody... I guess Black Ink went away. He ain't helping. What happened to Sambo? Maybe Sambo, no. Hey, don't delete the Black Matter. You deleted them already. It's cool, Divine. I ain't tripping. But he wasn't. I mean, he was being a distraction, but I don't want to be so tough on him like we was. I want to let them hate what the fuck, whatever they want to do. Because I'm about to shine on their punk ass and they can hate that. Hate this shine on your ass. How about that type of hate? But anyway, back to the story at hand. This movie, these people developed what we understand as Hollywood. Now, who's not going to agree that Hollywood ain't on some evil type shit? I don't know no black people don't believe that. I don't give a damn what. Now, who want to say that those who run Hollywood are Christians? Anybody want to make that statement? Anybody want to say that the people who run the Hollywood and control the media, does anybody want to make the statement, the fall of a nation, nation of flame? No, that's not it. Does anybody want to make the statement that the people who own and operate the news are Christians? Does anybody want to commit to the people who own all the newspapers are Christians? Hell no. Those people are Jews. They don't like Jesus. Trust and believe that. The Jews don't like Jesus. They don't like the white one or the black one. They don't want to see nobody named Jesus. That's a fact. So now, Golden Rule says Hollywood is satanic, meaning the word satanic representing deception. Hollywood is deception. They call it Hollywood magic, right? It's magic. What did we say magic was on my channel? On my other channel, the Digital Pitt Boss Effect, I have a little slogan. Magic is the art of words. That's magic. If I can get you to believe some shit that ain't true, but I can get you to believe it, I just cast a spell on your ass. Whether the effect of the spell is good for you or bad for you. Either way, it's a spell. If it's a good, that means it's white magic, not based on color of skin, but just the term that's being used. White magic is any spell that has a benefit for you. That's white magic. Black magic is any spell cast on you that has a negative effect. That's black magic. We're not talking about colors of skin. We're talking about the effect of words. Simple and plain. If you believe it, I got your ass. So now, what did the conscious community do to all of them niggas? What did Nature Boy do to the little young nigga he raped for $300,000? What did he do to all of them women? He made theirs get butt naked, put leaves on their titties and all that shit. He cast a spell on their ass. And they started talking about their reflections. And you're my direct. And he started getting pussy out the ass out of all kind of women flying down there. And the men. while you're at it, we got to add that Alice Bailey right back in the goddamn game. Because see what Alice Bailey did that was so goddamn. Not only Alice Bailey, but let's go back before her, because I talked about Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley told white folks in 1919, the same year. I don't know what's up with that year, but boy, that was a cold year. It was a cold decade for America. We got the Federal Reserve that decade in the teens. Boy, they raped us. Starting from 1910 to 1920. They put the whammy down all the way to 1921 when they gave you your birth certificates, all that shit. Took the money off the gold standard, just put you in an economic headlock and slapped the shit out you. And you wasn't still a goddamn low class level citizen who wasn't having no power, so you didn't have much say in any goddamn thing. But here's what they did. Aleister Crowley went before some scientific white people and told them, at this time, black people are, that's a good movie. No, it's not Agora though, but that's a good movie. But no, when Black Ink come back, where Black Ink guys at? He must be standing out there, flip flopping it with the flapjacks and all of that. Aleister Crowley told a group of scientific white folks, political type white folks, that look, you can make progressives out of the black people far easier than you can the white people. Now, what was black people by majority at this time? We were by majority following the Republican Party. Guess who was the goddamn Democrat Party? That was the Ku Klux Klan. And we sure wasn't going to be in the party that they was in. So early on, most of those black dudes back then, Booker T was a Republican. All them dudes was more in the Republican state of mind than in a Democratic state of mind. And the main values of the of the Republicans was keep that goddamn intolerance. Woo, Candace Starr, what's up with you, baby, baby? Candace Starr came in with the winner. The movie is called Intolerance. Thank you. If it's not, it's a hell of a movie, but you got to be wanting to really get some real devilish ass information on the highest level. This movie rocked the world when he dropped this shit. It didn't get the popular views like The Birth of a Nation did on the scene, but the message in it. Now, here's another one for you researchers. Take the movie Intolerance and go to Hollywood and investigate the Kodak Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. And when I get to LA, I'm going to take y'all to the Kodak Theater and I'm going to show this shit to you. Or I'll send Black Ink down there to go show it to you. They built the Kodak Theater based on this movie Intolerance. D.W. Griffin. Just sit on. What up, homie? Hey, you need to holler at me. I'm out here. Keep it on the low though. Don't put the info out there. But I'm out here putting it down. Don't put nothing out there though. But hit me after the show. Now, so we got Candace Starr just gave us the info. Y'all go over there and sign up the Candace Starr channel. The movie is called Intolerance. Somebody else came and gave us the man who wrote it. Just sit in. D.W. Griffin. All right. That guy and Aleister Crowley and Alice Bailey and Madame Blavatsky come out of a goddamn group that's so goddamn powerful in this country for laying down perspectives. You feel me? So, hold on, I gotta do something. I gotta do something real quick. Damn it. No. I wanna. Damn. See, this is some bullshit. I ain't got no features on this damn phone. I can't do shit that I wanna do. No. Don't do that. Oh shit. Okay. So, I'm sorry. This damn cell phone, you can't do shit on this damn thing. IR, brother. I see a version. I see a free version of it on here. Yeah, you can watch that. IR, brother, poor light. You can watch. Intolerance is so old they wouldn't even charge you to watch that movie. It's damn near on YouTube. It's kind of like black and white. It's a silent film. It's 1919 and shit dropped. This movie comes out of a group. Can anybody name the group that all of these people come from? If you've really been a calculated risk taker all this goddamn year, you would be able to name this group. As I try to think of it, my goddamn self. All right. Let me focus. The group is called the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Damn it, man. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. This group are real wizards and warlocks, not these weak ass niggas claiming to be from Kemet. Descendants from Kemet. Them niggas can't even fix their goddamn flat tire. These white boys was able to establish the ideology of Hollywood. Now, if that ain't powerful, that the shit you talking becomes Hollywood, then shit, you ain't really smoking on the wood. You on that bullshit. Black matter. Go look that up. Since you like third, fourth generation holographic universes and shit, go see if these wizards and warlocks believe that shit Nature Boy kicking. See if they agree with that shit. Because they talk about every satanic doctrine in the world. The Bible, they want everything. White folks don't hate no information. None. You ain't gonna never find a white boy with no power talking about the Bible is some bullshit. Hell no. You gonna find him over there trying to master it. Bruh, I got 500 videos you gotta go catch up on Black Matter. So, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and D.W. Griffin writes the movie Intolerance after he did Birth of a Nation, which resurrected the Ku Klux Klan. All this 50 years before, well, 30, 40 years before, all this comedic Afrocentricity bullshit. This weak shit the black people came up with. White folks was building Hollywood off that shit. They still running Hollywood off this shit. Ain't gotta go reference near one of these so-called Afrocentric scholars, weak ass scholars. Can't change policy to save their goddamn life. They ain't got enough power to fix a flat tire. That's the fact. So, when they take this movie Intolerance, it ignites what the idea. They took the Babylonian time period, blended it with something in the Bible. They did 4 different perspectives, trying to relate it to different things. And then they built the Kodak Theater based on this shit. And they brought up the walls of Babylon and put up the Babylonian gods in Hollywood and all this shit connected to what we call Satanism. And all of that shit got pyramids, the all-seeing eye, the Ankh, all that shit. They mastered that shit. They love that shit. They love it so much, they wanted to be that shit and painted Egypt white. They wanted to be. That's called idolization. You want to be me so much, you try to make me look like you. What kind of shit is that? They did it to every information. Every information. Let's see, astrology and occult, lies in the Bible and religion. You off key, Black Mary. You've been following the wrong people, bro. You need to become calculated in your thoughts. You are caught up in that conscious community bullshit. You're going to be broke as shit in 5 years if you don't stop that shit. It's over. We had fun last year. We did all the conscious conversation. We debated everything. It's over. If you still wanting to hear debates, you on that bullshit. We're going to leave you stuck. We're going to leave you stuck. What you should be trying to do is get rid of the garbage out of the information that you get and just retain what's good from it. Then you be stronger. Brother, I got 500 videos. You need to go do your homework. Come back in about 5 months when you get to the last one. Y'all, it's amazing, man. So, this lady, Kanika, story is in the news for a reason. It perpetuates the ideas that those who control the news, the Jews, want to perpetuate to Black people. We do not get to pick the stories that go viral. They do. If a story go viral that's not one of their stories, they'll shut that shit off tomorrow. They'll be like, get that shit out of here. We ain't trying to make that go nowhere. But when the shit connect, it's kind of like that Pizzagate type shit, right? We didn't know what a Pizzagate, a P or who. And then all of a sudden, that shit was just big. And white folks started going in on white folks. Because see, there's certain white people that they don't like certain shit white people do, and they'll get on their ass themselves. But us, if you try to attack these phony, fake ass reconstructionists from 2,000 years ago, you'll get 1,000 trolls on your goddamn channel. 1,000 of them. These niggas will come from everywhere. Don't be talking about this nigga. I love young Pharaoh. That nigga Polite is my nigga. And these niggas can't do no wrong. They can't do no wrong. But they could take a beating, though. All of them got beat up in this conscious music. But they can't do no wrong. Why? Because you guys have already been planted a seed by white folks years ago. It was called, Alice Bailey said, create other religions to battle against Christianity to weaken Christianity's stronghold on America. It's called interfaith movements. Within no time, Dr. Ben is on the scene to institute an interfaith movement. An interfaith movement. He kicks off what they call the Comedics long before Dr. York. They just fractions of Dr. Ben shit. And guess where he said he was working? At the United Nations. What was his job there? He said he worked in the United Nations in 1946 and he stepped down in like 1979 or 1970. He stepped down from that authoritative position that he claimed to have held. And he was supposed to be for African American culture, resurrection of interfaith movements for who? Who is the big boss in that department? Well, it was Alice Bailey herself. Here's a book company for you to go check out. She changed the name. It was called Lucifer's Trust. This is where she published her books out of. But that name, Lucifer, had too much dark energy on it. And so they settled it down a little bit and called it Lucy's Trust. They took the fur off of it. It was making it too hot. And they just call it fur. Now, y'all do the shows now, because I'm done. I don't mind having a freestyle conversation, but I'm only going to give out, hey, y'all go do these shows. Let me see y'all pop up with these shows on these topics and go in, and let me see if y'all really know how to comprehend the information that you got to go learn. So what you got to do if you want to do one of these shows, let's say somebody like, I'm a pinpoint conscious speculation. We're going to give you the lane. So you have this job to do to create a hell of a show. You got to connect the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, the movie by D.W. Griffin, Intolerance, Hollywood, the Kodak Theater, Alice Bailey, and the fucking conscious community. In your own unique way. Connect them dots. And then bring it all the way up to this girl. What's her name? Kanika? Bring it all the way up to her. And connect their ass to this goddamn shit that they doing. Because see, when they kill somebody the way they killed her, and they meant to harvest her organs, had that shit not went viral, she would have came up missing for a minute. You know how they say just a little while back they was kidnapping black girls. We can't find them, right? Okay, the kidnapping is harvesting the goddamn organs. Because they can't be letting you find these bodies with no organs, because then somebody going to be like, well, where's all the goddamn organs? And then that's going to point to this organ harvesting. That's the simple level. All we need the organs. Yeah, okay. And the black organs are the best because them niggas can live through every goddamn thing. So, connect them dots, whoever like to do shows that doesn't mind going off the narrative of this dumbass conscious community who want to stay stuck on stupid and act like this ain't real shit while we got to look at the news and see this satanic rituals stay getting played out. Then you want to only say that only the white folks is doing it, when you could go to any goddamn E5 priest and he'll give you the rundown on how he do a fucking sacrifice, a chicken, a dog, and a human if necessary. He'll give you the rituals that need to go down if you need some help. Any E5 priest, this nigga own this shit. They in the blood sacrifice. It's the same shit. Same shit. White folks ain't created a goddamn thing. They just took control of every goddamn thing. That's it. Whether good or bad, they in control of all this shit right now. And we just trying to scuffle for crumbs. And that's what it is. So, somebody go connect them dots. I gave you the simple connects that you got to go. You can damn near Google all these different things and get lots of narrative. Go to Wikipedia, click on a few of them blue links. Them blue links will take you to websites. Do your shit. Come back with a cool little 30-minute to an hour. If you cold like me, you might go 3 hours, because I go in for hours when I do this shit. But I'm not doing it no more, because I could talk all day. Y'all look, I'm on the road. This one I really should be asking for donations. I need $300 a day to maintain on the road. And y'all gonna be like, I ain't giving you shit. Now do another video, because I just finished popping my popcorn. And hurry up with it. And get you a better phone so your shit come in clearer. Go buy another camera. You know, y'all want me to spend my money to do this shit. Wake you up. Okay, I'll do it. Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll spend my money. I'll do it. No problem. But somebody do the show. When you do the show, email me the show. I'll download the show to my platform and will help you promote your shit. Cause I didn't gave it up. I don't, fuck y'all. Y'all don't appreciate this shit. Now I didn't talk to the calculated risk takers, but the rest of y'all, fuck y'all. Y'all don't appreciate shit, man. Nigga went in too hard, and all I got was drama. Now I'm out. Now I'm out in the field. Where your niggas at? But it was fun though. Nevertheless, I did have fun fighting with y'all ass, crazy ass. Thank you, Divine Love, for posting that. We got a cool little team. And I'm telling y'all, for y'all who just really don't know, I really care about the people that's on my squad. I really care. I really call. I really ask important questions about your well-being, and I try to deliver solutions. If I'm lying, y'all worry. Y'all tell it to them blue wrenches in the room. I gotta make Justinian the blue wrench. She deserves a blue wrench. I can't do it from this goddamn. I can block and I can put people on timeout, but I can't do it from this shit. Wait a minute. And what happened to there was another girl last time I went live. Angela, I think. I watched your channel. You got a lot of videos. You over there getting it in. Anybody I see posting videos, I'm trying to help, whatever little understanding I might have that work for you. Boom, there it is. So, just sit in. Hit me up after the show. Black Ink, happy you got your soap. Divine Love, thank you for being so gracious all the time. Black Matter, chill out when you come to the room, man. Get used to who we are over here. We ain't what you think. La Star, I hope that you reach out. If you want to talk to me directly, you can hit me 99lightyears@gmail.com, and then you can send me your info, or I'll send you mine or whatever, and then we can have a more one-on-one conversation. This is what I do with everybody that you see, all them blue wrenches in the room, all these people that comment. Repent Rise will let you know this shit. I'm for real with it. Asaga, I got to say what's up. GG, GG. We gonna build GG. We gotta build GG. Candace Star, y'all don't know. She be looking out. She's actually sent me something for my birthday. Damn, she's the only person gave me something for my birthday. Thank you. Not that y'all had to, and she did. Shit, what can I say? Sometimes you get lucky. Conscious speculation, bro. Appreciate you joining the show. And David, that's my man. When I need to have a great conversation, he's the best guy. He know how to do it. He know what to do. Golden Rule, he been rolling a long time. Flipped his logo just off some shit that I said and did some research. So we're building. I'm trying to change one life at a time, if possible. Sir Hibbler, I don't know, man. You flip-flop me on it throughout the year, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to fuck with flapjacks, but I fuck with you, though. But, I keep it real. I just speak my mind because my mind is barely spoken. Who else came in there? I spoke. Sambo. I ain't got to say no more. All I got to say is Sambo. And a 40-ounce bottle get thrown through the floor. And who's left? That's all I see. That's all that wanted to comment. So whoever downliked the video, I can't see the downlikes from my phone. F you. Whoever liked the video, 15 of you, god damn, I respect you. Much love to you. I'm out in the field. Mark Hall, that's a new one. What's up with you? OG, all you did is chime in a little bit, but that's cool. You made yourself known. Well, if y'all like what I'm doing on this little on the go, it's going to be nighttime shit. I'm not messing with y'all. Daytime, I got shit to do. But I'll do a little 20, 30 minute. If you find it in your heart that you want to help support, because I'm really on the road now and I'm not leaving. I got everywhere to go. I'm in middle America right now. support the goddamn channel. If you need some further assistance, credit, whatever, just go back, see the shit I'm talking about, get at me, and I promise you, we'll be chopping it up on the phone. And everybody who has hollered at your boy will tell you that direct information, you like get your own personal show. You get your own personal show. Asagah say, I have a personal show on this. Go in for hours, whatever it takes. Because what I'm really trying to do is find my kind. And damn, when I find my kind, it goes down. So I got a new slogan we're going to end with. Calculated risk takers are people who are your kind. They think alike. Look for your kind. Stop looking for your color. Because everybody that's your color is not your kind. And everybody that's your kind is not your color. Get your life right. Build your credit. Organize your shit. Get to the business. These white folks is building STEM. Get your money right. And then figure out what's real, what's not. Peace to you. Gotta go. Have a great day.